Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. It will become clear that Bitcoin is the best way to store value and invest it. How much is that worth? It is worth a lot of money, hundreds of trillions. It's really valuable. Why wouldn't every billionaire in the world go out and buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin right now just to make $1 billion? Since they want to make $1 billion, why wouldn't they? Any amount of money will do, from 5 to 10 billion. You know what I mean? Bitcoin feels like the infinite money glitch in its early days, right? That's going to keep going. Very hard for the next 10 years. That's the Bitcoin gold rush. That's the gold rush, you see, since 99% of Bitcoin will have been mined by 2035. Bitcoin Zealous stands out because it is clear and easy to understand. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We want to make the most of this chance. Thank everyone who put their trust in us. The best part is that it's free, and we read all of them. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Sign up for Bitcoin Bubble right now and enjoy the new edge. Michael Saylor talks about why 2024 was the start of the Bitcoin gold rush in today's movie. Bitcoin is a form of digital money. So once you know what capital is, you know that it is a way to store value and power the economy. If I can store money digitally and move it between any of billions of computers or any of millions of businesses, and I can do this at any time, using the smartest servers and with the help of AIs. If 1 billion AIs can trade Bitcoin with each other, they won't trade houses when they're trading Bitcoin. They're not going to trade gold bars or copper notes. They won't want to sell stock in either Apple or Amazon. They will want to trade digital money with each other. They are likely to want to buy and sell Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is, since it's computer code, it has a half-life of forever because it causes compression. It's permanent cash that will never die. That's why you ask, what do I want to own? I'd like to own perfect money in cash. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin has been giving back 4 to 5 times as much as the SP average over the last 4 years. It's been 4 to 5x unpredictable. It changes a lot because it's a free cash market. Anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time of the day can say anything they want on the global capital market as often as they want. And the technical features of it make it work well. What's going to happen? Bitcoin will become twice as good as everything else in 20 or 30 years. Right now, Bitcoin is 5 times better than the next best thing. But when Bitcoin is the size of the SP 500 in 20 or 30 years, it might only be twice as good, but it will always be better because it's all digital, responsibilities of real estate or property that you can see. It's not problematic from a cultural point of view like art is. It doesn't have the business debts of property. And it doesn't have the political risks that money does. It also doesn't have the chance of debt. The price of Ethereum is expected to change based on spot ETF flows in the next few days. Investors will remember how little demand there was for futures products in late 2023, says Kaiko, a crypto analytics company. When the futures-based Ethereum ETF came out in the US, at the end of last year, it wasn't met with a lot of excitement. He said in a July 22nd market report that all eyes are on the spot ETF start, and that there are high hopes for quick asset accumulation. Kai is Kaiko's head of indexes. The price of Ethereum might be affected by how much money comes in during the first few days. On July 22nd, a number of spot Ethereum ETFs were given their final approval. They will begin trading on July 23rd. Kai said that possible withdrawals from the Grayscale Ethereum Trust are likely to have one of the most noticeable effects on price. The ETAT fund gives big buyers access to Ethereum, just like the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust Fund did. It does, however, lock up its shares for 6 months. Since ETH is now a spot ETF, traders will find it easier to buy and sell. This means that many buyers who bought ETH shares will probably try to cash them out as soon as trading starts on July 23rd. Tai said that ETH's discount to net asset value closed in the last few weeks after getting bigger from February to May as investors lost hope that the plan would be approved. The discount closing suggests that traders bought ETH below par and will return the shares at the AV, net asset value price, when they turn their realized profits into cash. While spot Bitcoin ETFs had a big effect on price in the months after your start, not as many people think that Ethereum ETF will be as popular. Wintermute, a company that makes crypto markets, said in a study report released on July 21st that it thinks Ethereum ETF will bring in between $3.2 billion and $4 billion in its first year of trading. Our guess is that the ETF will not get as much demand as we thought it would, probably between $3.02 billion and $4 billion. Wintermute wrote, the company thinks that the Bitcoin ETF will gain about $32 billion in assets before the end of 2024. They also think that about 10% to 12% of spot Bitcoin ETF flows will go into the Ethereum ETF in its first year. There is a chance that the price of Ethereum will go up by no more than 24% by the end of 2024. When you buy Bitcoin, you're getting the best thing. When should you get something else? You should buy something else, if it's better. There isn't anything better though. Everything is better now and it never will be better again. To make sense of the trade, you keep selling the weaker thing to buy the stronger thing. As well as hundreds of millions of dollars in cash, MicroStrategy has also raised billions of dollars in loans and sold billions of dollars worth of stock. We will also keep buying Bitcoin and selling things to get cash for Bitcoin. We might sell an equity or investment instrument every once in a while. But there's no reason to stop. I think that plan will work because Bitcoin is still the best thing. It only matters if it's 10 times better, 5 times better, or 2 times better than the next best thing. But of course it doesn't matter, right? No matter what, the answer for direction is the same. Monday was the biggest day for new money to come into BlackRock's spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund in over 4 months. Over $523 million was added to the fund. Based on data from Hey Apollo that its co-founder mentioned in a July 23 X post, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETFs bought 7,759 Bitcoin on July 22. These Bitcoin were worth just over $523 million at the time of writing. With the additions on July 22, elliott now has a total of $333,000 BTC in assets under care, which is equal to about $22 billion at the moment. For the 7th day in a row, the most US dollars have been sent into IBT. March 18th was the day that the most money came into IBT. $849 million worth of Bitcoin was added to the fund. Our side investors' data shows that the second biggest day ever for the fund was March 5th, when $788 million came in. A group of spot Ethereum ETFs were allowed for trading in the US. On the same day that BlackRock's fund got a lot of new money, analysts in the field think that spot Ethereum ETF will bring in 10 to 20% of the money that spot Bitcoin ETF has brought in since it started trading in January. Marcus Thielen, founder of 10x Research, thought there was a good chance that Donald Trump, the Republican nominee, would say in a surprise speech on July 25th that he would hold a Bitcoin at 2024 conference in Nashville, Tennessee. Thielen said that this could cause the price of Bitcoin to go through a steep move in the next few weeks. Today, July 22nd, Brian Korches, the founder of the crypto asset management company Dame, said that he agreed with this prediction and that Trump was likely to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve asset at the conference. Also, don't forget to join Bitcoin Bubble. Every day for free, the most important news will be sent to your email. I don't understand why you haven't signed up yet. If you like the movie, click like and subscribe to get more every day.